Okay guys, so we are going to talk for a minute about how to achieve really healthy hair. Okay, so I am not exaggerating by any means. I am not trying to sell anything to where I'm getting paid or anything like that. I am telling you a true story and something that I've learned that has really saved my hair. And if you give it a try, even if you just do a few of these things, you're going to see results. If you do all of these things, you're going to see amazing results. Okay, so let's start off with a few months ago. I went to get my hair trimmed and dyed, and the girl who went to cut my hair, she took my hair clip out and she said, "I don't think I can dye your hair. Your hair is so damaged. The ends are so bad. I think I'm gonna have to ask my manager if you insist that I dye your hair because I'm not comfortable." And I said, yes, I want it dyed. I just cut it and dye it and do what you gotta do. And I didn't want to cut a lot off. I just wanted a trim. So she went and asked her manager and got clearance, and she was super nervous about it, but she did it. And at that point I said, I have to do something because whatever I'm doing right now is not working. And I have very thin hair, and it easily gets damaged because there's not a lot of it. It's thin. Now, when I was younger, my hair, I just got out of the shower, ran my fingers through it, and it was, I let it air dry, and it was super healthy and beautiful. But as you get older, you dye your hair, I got a couple bad perms when I was young, you do things and they damage your hair. And especially when you're using a lot of heat on your hair, blow drying it, using hot irons, curling it on a daily basis, then you're just gonna damage the crap out of it, especially if you don't have a lot and it's thin like mine. So how I changed this was, number one, I took some of my hairstylist's advice and did not wash my hair every day. I was washing my hair every day. I said, that's just gross. How can people do that? You know, I thought my hair would get all oily and gross. And you know what? It did get oily and gross in the beginning. But because I retrained my scalp to not produce so much oil, it was producing oil because I was drying out my scalp by putting shampoo in it every single day, and it was telling my scalp to produce more oils to protect the scalp. And so if I did go a day or two, I would see a very oily scalp. So I stuck it out like my hairstylist would tell me to do over the years, and I went a few weeks of only washing my hair every 3 to 4 days. And after a while, I noticed my hair's not getting oily anymore. It's like amazing. I don't know how this is happening, but then I figured out that it was just adjusting. And in between, when I did see a little bit of oil, I used dry shampoo. And I learned how to put it in correctly and make sure that I was using it right. And I found a really good one with good reviews, and just really committed to making sure that I was not going to overwash my hair. Okay, next step. I started only putting shampoo on the scalp and then conditioner the rest of the way. Okay, this made a huge difference, you guys. You don't need to put shampoo on your ends. That's where your hair gets really dry. You don't need it on the ends. You just don't. So just put it up on your scalp where you get oily, and some of the shampoo is going to fall through, but you don't need to put it directly on the ends. Just use conditioner. I started doing that, and next I decided I'm not going to use a regular towel anymore. I decided to use a Turby Twist. Let's see. So it's one of these hair towels, which is microfiber, and it doesn't break your hair. It is really soft and gentle on your hair, so when you get out of the shower, just put that over your hair and it'll help it dry a little bit quicker, and it will keep it from breaking your hair. Don't ever rub like this to try to dry your hair. Just make sure you just flip your head upside down, put the towel over your head, and that's it. Do not try to dry it by rubbing it. Okay, so the other thing is a good oil. Okay, so whenever I wash my hair and I style it, I use a little bit of this matrix oil on the ends. I went from having to blow dry my hair, straighten my hair, sometimes curl my hair just to make it look like it wasn't completely damaged and just dry and gross, okay? To now that I've learned to take care of my hair, I blow dry it and style it once every 4 to 5 days. In between, I just use dry shampoo to kind of fluff it back up. I'm using a tiny bit of heat on my hair compared to what I did before, and I am seeing amazing results with all of these things that I'm doing, and it's just soft and I can run my fingers through it. It's shiny and healthy. I went from having to do a ton of crap to make it look the way I wanted to almost nothing. And I'm also going to be doing a video on really thin hair and how to make it look like it has a little bit more body to it, what products that I use to achieve that. But the key to beautiful, shiny, healthy hair is just taking the time to take care of it. Don't overwash it. Don't use a bunch of shampoo on the ends. Make sure you're using a leave-in conditioner of some sort before you comb it out, and always start on the ends. Make sure that you're not using a towel to dry it. Make sure that you use like a microfiber towel. You don't have to do that, but that's a step that I've incorporated into my routine. And I think you will definitely see results. I mean, I did not have to cut all my hair off. I did not have to go through all this stuff to fix my hair like the stylist thought that I would need to, and I would have needed to do that if I would have kept up the same routine that I was doing before. My hair would have just got even more damaged, and I would eventually have to cut it all off to start all over. Well, I took care of it, and now I don't have to, and it's longer, and it's healthy and shiny. So I'm very thankful, and I wanted to share that with you guys, because if you take the time to do what I did, you will definitely see results. Okay, so I know some of you are like, I do not want to go a week without washing my hair. That's gross. Your hair is going to adjust to it. I promise you that. So use dry shampoo, use an oil, use a good brush. This is my brush. It may take going through a few different brushes before you find one that you think detangles really well and doesn't get caught up in the hair. But it's worth it to try to find a really good brush. On top of that, I cut my blow dry time like probably more than half. The one that I'm using is my Amazing Blow Dry Secrets, and I'm sure there's other stuff out there, but you have to shake it really good. And for me, it's cut down my blow dry time by a lot. Like, I mean, it only takes me 5 minutes probably to blow dry my hair. I can do that without having to like be forced to do these things just to make my hair look decent. During the week when I'm at home, I don't have to do all that, but if I want to go out or something, then yeah, I can take a curling iron and put a few curls in my hair, or take a straightener, do a little bit of extra stuff to make it look nice. But in between, it's not required for me to do that in order to get beautiful, like, soft hair. And I'm just speaking for myself. This is how healthy my hair can get. It doesn't mean that it's the prettiest or the best. I'm sure there are tons of people who have way prettier hair than I do, but this is my best. And you can achieve the best if you follow these steps.